Iris, aka DJ Fever, and today we are with Fee Johnson, actress, writer, director, artist, entrepreneur. You name it, she does it.
What's up, y'all?
So, how you feeling today?
Amazing. I'm here with you.
Okay, period. Tell me about your journey from Philly to LA and now Atlanta.
Well, Philly, I was waiting so long, man. I put off so much time. So my journey started in Philly, though. I started acting in Philly. My first actually debut was The Gag. It was a web series that we started.
Oh.
And yeah, it went crazy. I'm from Frankfurt, so we shot it in Frankfurt, everything in Frankfurt. Most of the characters came from Frankfurt, everything. So that's how I started. That was my start. That was in 2012.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then, so I got into a little trouble and stuff like that, and I was like, probably I want to say about three years ago, I said, I can't keep doing this to myself. I can't keep going through the same cycle of jail and, just keep destruction.
Right.
There you go. Keep going through destruction. So I told myself, like, I'm moving to LA. I think it'd be better for me there. And so I moved to LA, bottom of 2021, like right after COVID. So it was like just now opening back up. Well, I was there for probably every bit of like 3 days. Shout out to my old head Bosch. Yeah, man, my mentor. Yeah, man, Bosch, man. He's still in LA. I went there with him, man. We took over. We took over the production world, and I was out there. I was his second AD sometimes. More than likely his ADPA. You know what that means?
No. What is that?
Assistant director, production assistant.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I would make sure so I was on set my whole time out there in LA, but I found myself getting lost in that. And I wasn't really pursuing my dream or pursuing really what I wanted to do as an actor, as a writer, and director and everything else in that field. So I just was like, man, I need something new. And so 7 months ago, I said, I'm moving to Atlanta. And that's what I did.
Okay, so why Atlanta? Like, what from LA? Why Atlanta?
A lot of people were saying, like, oh, it's the Black Hollywood, Hollywood. It's not.
You don't think Atlanta is?
Nope, I don't.
Why not?
Per my experience, can't speak for nobody else, but I think that Hollywood is Hollywood and Atlanta is Atlanta.
Okay.
I love the feed here. I love everything that goes on, the hospitality and everything like that. That's not in LA.
Yeah.
So when they try to like compare Atlanta to LA, I be like, no, actually Atlanta is better. You come here, you get love when you come here. You really see, it's different kind of people everywhere. You run into different type of people in this world of ours anyway, all the time. But being in Atlanta, I really learned how to be active in front of the camera more so, and I'm just like, there's more opportunity here for people like us.
Yeah, for sure. I would say for myself, coming from Jersey, like coming from up north, that in Atlanta you get a lot more support. Like people aren't really like stingy with like putting you on and showing you things. So I can agree with that.
Even though they don't want to pay too much, but that's cool.
Yeah, that's why you gotta create opportunities for yourself.
That's true. That's true. Speaking of opportunities for myself, I definitely have a feature film that I plan on casting for within the next 2 to 3 months.
Okay, I definitely gotta tap in.
Yeah,
I have some actor friends.
It's called All of the Signs.
It's called what?
All of the Signs.
Okay, All the Signs?
All the Signs.
What is it about?
It's a psychological thriller about a female who is trying to overcome the fame part of her life, but is constantly dealing with her old trauma. So her childhood trauma, like past traumas, relationship traumas, and she trying to like balance the fame and being who she is now, and with eliminating this trauma that she hold on to, and why she not as open as as she wants to be.
Okay.
It's a psychological thriller, so it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah. So, how long did it take you to write it, and what inspired it? Is it based off a true story?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's definitely based off a true story. What inspired me to write it was acting in my first feature film, Fells High. And I watched my man do it. And I'm like, yo, my homie really wrote. Like, shout out to Kevin Nelson, writer, director, producer of Fells High. And I seen him do it, and I seen him do it from scratch, and I was like, I want to do that. Like, you know, I got stories to tell too. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, yeah, I want to figure that out. And so I started writing probably, I want to say like 2 years ago in LA. And I was like, all right, I could pursue this. Like, you know. And now I just be finding myself just writing often.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you plan on starring in this film?
Of course.
Okay.
I'm going to be the lead role.
Period.
I'm trying to.
Period, Issa Rae.
I about to say, I told everybody I came out here to Issa Rae this thing all the way through. And shout out to Issa Rae. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, black woman power. You already know. Like, yeah, but that's my journey. That's what I'm working on right now.
Okay, so back to LA. You said you were assistant directing. So you've directed some of today's top artists, including Beyonce. You met Beyonce?
Yes, I did.
So tell me about that, cause that's crazy.
She was like super down to earth. Like and meeting Beyonce, it was like a it was like a not really like a dream come true. I never really dreamed of meeting Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? So it was like kind of stunning, but at the same time, it was like once people outside seen that connection, they was like, "Oh yeah, we gotta put you on." I'm like, "Nah," because the energy. She didn't like the production and how they was treating her dancers, so I stepped in, and that's how I got to meet her. Cause she was like, nobody else was bringing my dancers water, or nobody else was making sure that they was cool like I was cool. Like she was like, I just thank you for taking care of me and my dancers. So that was my interaction with Beyonce.
Okay, I love that. What were y'all working on?
Oh, I'm that girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is so exciting. I'm a Virgo, so I love Beyonce.
Yo,
Beyonce stan.
My lady a Virgo too, so yeah.
Virgo gang?
I love Virgos. Virgos everything, man. Yeah, energy is dope. It's definitely dope.
Yes. So, back to Atlanta. What would you say are your pros and cons of Atlanta?
Pros is like I just told you. It's more active. You getting into it more. People don't mind opening up a door for you. And really like allowing you to be yourself in this field.
Right.
Con, they just don't pay high. I'm just used to being paid,
right.
Like, you know, at a certain amount. So for me, it's just like I come here and the pay is like not like a crazy cut, but it's like a good percentage of the cut. And I'm just like, I'm kind of adjusting to it because it's like, all right, but if I work more, I get more money. So that's now that's my mindset. It's like it's not about the little that you do at a minimum. It's just like, all right, let me just continue to work, and eventually the revenue will build up.
Yeah, for sure. Also, like, what's helped me, like, because, like you said, people don't want to pay. Like, I've done, like, a lot of, like, bartering for, like, other services with people. So, like, that's helped me. And then, what was I going to say? Would you go back to LA?
No. I mean, to work, yes. But for me, that's all it was, ever. Okay. Like, LA is beautiful, such an amazing place. I done touched so many beaches with these feet. You know what I mean? Like, I have enjoyed so much of my time in LA, but you really get stuck in just trying to survive there.
Yeah,
sure. Like it's costly, you know, you got to stay on top of everything, and that's what you get trapped in. And that's what I felt like was happening to me. I'm just like, all right, the walls is closing in a little bit more, and now all I'm doing is working. Right. I'm not really enjoying the scenery. I'm not really enjoying the beaches no more because I'm working 15, 16, sometimes 20-hour shifts, and it's just like I can't enjoy my life if I'm just stuck on set in that kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that was it. Like, you get stuck in the work. And I'm not complaining, y'all. Don't take this as I'm complaining, because I will shoot. I will be in front of the camera for 6, 7, 8 months, 12 months if need be, but I don't want to be, like I said, I felt like I wasn't pursuing my dream. You know, I'm top actress. For me anyway. So I'm like, that's my goal. That's my go-to. That's my everything. That's my dream. So when I found myself getting lost in a different world, which was, I want to say, an immaculate place to be, because now I respect the people behind the cameras so much more, knowing the things that we have to do to make productions come together. Yeah. So I think I needed to learn that. Yeah,
everything happens for a reason, and you know, you still have those connections for when you go back to LA. So that's really dope.
Yeah.
So I have to ask,
Here we go, y'all.
what is it like being a mask presenting woman in this industry? Like, do you feel like you're pressured to do certain type of roles? Do you feel like you're kind of boxed in to do certain type of roles?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The whole industry, like, coming out, I played the gangster. Like, still to this day, like, most of my homies in the hood, they call me BG. That's baby gangster. And yeah, they put you in a box. They like, oh, you act so good in this position that I just want you to always be in this position. But for myself, I'm like a breakout character. So for me, you're gonna see me in much more than just like gangster scenes or stuff like that. But yeah, they definitely try to put you. Well, me, like I said, I only can speak from my experience. They definitely try to put me in a box of where it's like, oh, I got a shooting role for you, where you could just kill somebody, or you could do this, or you could sell drugs, or you could be a queen pin. And I'm just like, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a nurse. I want to be something bigger than a drug lord. Like, if that's the only role that you have for me, I'm not going to decline a role, especially if I feel like it incites my character. But I'm not with the whole. I don't want to just be boxed in. Like, somebody asked me before, like, would you wear a dress?
Okay.
And I say yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I wear a dress.
I was gonna ask, like, how do you feel about playing a more feminine type of role?
I don't mind. I told, like, a producer asked me that before, and like I told her, I don't mind playing a role as long as it don't violate my don't take this to offense, my sexual preference. Like, if I gotta lay with a man or like kissing, I'm sorry.
So you're not doing it, not even for Issa.
For Irissah now. Nah, I think that
Issa wouldn't do that to you though.
Irissah wouldn't. I think that Irissah has a very respectable characteristic trait when it comes to filming, when it comes to people and how they feel.
Yeah, for sure. Agreed.
Well, no, I wear a dress. Like, I'll do some funny stuff, or I'll do some, like, even if it's serious, I'll do serious dress work, like feminist stuff. Like, yeah, I don't mind doing stuff.
Okay, I would like to see it.
I got a skit coming out soon. You probably. Oh my goodness, I had a dress on, so yeah.
Okay.
It's funny. It's more funny than anything, but yeah, it's different. It was different for me. I was telling my girl, I'm like, I'm very uncomfortable, but hurry up, let's shoot. Like, I could get comfortable in a setting like that, but it's gonna take some time.
Okay, so what would you say makes a good actor?
Not acting. Because certain actors think that they gotta act. You don't have to act, just be. You have to make the character yourself. Like, like, make like blend yourself in with the character so it don't seem like you're acting. So when someone looking at your performance, they like, you killed that. Like, is that really what you do? And you just like, no, I just dived into it, and it is what it is. But a lot of people who think of actors, they think like, yo, they really be acting. No, it's a performance. You really have to dive deep into yourself and get into this energy that whatever the character brings.
Right.
Like, so it ain't just about knowing how to read lines on a piece of paper. It ain't just about, oh, I remember these lines on this piece of paper. Like, nah, you really have to feel that character.
Okay, I feel it. Can you cry and come in?
Yeah, I could cry right now. Oh yeah, I'm dope shit. I'm dope. Like, I actually got a short film in the festivals right now. We just actually got back from Los Angeles. It's called The Battle Within. And then that, I mean, I had to reach the ultimate heights of cry right now.
Wow.
Yeah. And I got lost in it. Probably I want to say for like 2 hours. I couldn't stop crying. And I'm just like,
wow.
Yeah, because you really gotta get into that energy, and it's not as easy as people make. It may look easy to certain people, but it's not as easy as people make it seem sometimes. And like, I'm just like, she just like cried, and then now we shooting, and she just like, all right, I need you to not cry. and I'm like, all right, let me get myself together. Let me just think about happy moments so I can change the energy and think about, so I can think about, what makes me not want to be this sad and stuff like that. But yeah.
Okay.
Definitely cried on the bed though.
So, I know I'm not the only person that wants to see these acting skills come to life. So, I want to play an improv game with you.
Let's do it.
Okay. Have you ever played ABCs?
No.
Okay, so basically we're going to do a scene, and each phrase, like going back and forth, is going to start with the letter of the alphabet from A to Z.
Okay.
And I'll start. Okay.
Then let me see how this gonna go, because I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, all right, come on.
You better than me, but okay. We'll put these acting skills to work.
Let's do it.
Are you fucking serious?
Bitch, yes. I'm fucking serious.
Could you at least be sorry about what you did?
Do I look sorry?
Emily was right about you.
Yeah, fuck you, Emily.
Get the fuck out of my house!
How? How I'm gonna get out? I ain't walking away. I'm sitting right here. That was good though. That was good. That how I'm gonna get out, Joe, was crazy though. Cause how you want me to do this?
Okay, you ate me up. I thought I was gonna make it further. All right.
That was fun though. That was fun. I might do that. I might do that in recording. You just influenced me to do something.
Yeah, we used to do that. Like I was saying, like when I used to do acting school when I was younger, we used to do that as a warm up.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. I ain't never in my acting school. We just went straight to. I mean, we did do improv and stuff like that. We never did the ABC improv. So we shout out to Mark John Jeffries Academy in New York, New York. That's my guy too.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I fucked you up with that joint. Look. Yeah, you lost now. And she's talking about, I don't know what I want to do now.
Right. Okay. So I know you said you want to play more, like doctor roles, like lawyer, like just roles outside of that you've done. So what would you say is like one of your dream roles?
Man, definitely lawyer.
Lawyer?
Most definitely lawyer. I feel like the energy gives, like when you're a lawyer, as far as I've seen like on TV and stuff like that, when you're a lawyer, like you gotta give like this energy, like I'm the shit, I came to win, and that's just my ultimate energy anyway. So I'm just like, yo, I can put this into a positive role where I'm like a defense attorney or something like that.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry Studios.
I've been in there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I just shot. I've been in Atlanta going crazy. Don't think because y'all don't pay me, I'm not here. I'm here, whether y'all pay me or not. So but shout out to Cab Casting too, man. They showed me a whole lot of love with a production that they doing. I'm not sure if I can reveal the production just yet, but because it hasn't come out yet. But shout out to Cab Casting for that. And we definitely shot in Tyler Perry Studios, so I had like a glimpse of the studio, of what it looked like, talked to some of the people that work there, just like getting little gems, collecting my gems while I'm here. So when I'm like 12 months in, you're gonna be like, damn, how long you been
not from here?
Yeah.
Not with that accent.
No, for real.
But so who are some of your inspirations? Like
who we been talking about all day?
Issa.
What's my girl? from the Child. Director, producer. I'm so sorry.
Can't think of it right now. I know you're talking about
Low Cut. What is her name?
Lena Waithe? Lena Waithe?
Lena Waithe. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Lena Waithe, definitely. I watch her and I'm just like, she nasty with it. Like, like she nasty with it. Like, I love her. I love her. And like,
you seen 20s?
I didn't see 20. I seen the trailer for 20s, but I didn't get down. I didn't, get to sit down and really watch 20s. But that's something that I
think you will like that.
I seen Issa Rae's rap shit, and I love that. It's cause it's like awkwardly funny a little bit. So I'm like, and I'm like kind of awkward. I might not look awkward, but I'm a little awkward. So when I be watching stuff like that, I'm like, this is so corny funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
No, look, no pun intended to Issa. Issa, I love you, girl.
All right, so we want to know the real fee. Who are you outside of the roles you play?
I am
on a day-to-day.
I am the most playful, outspoken. I'm a goof troop, man. I play too much. Like, I play a whole lot, man. I think that life is about having fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like that person. I'm adventurous, outgoing. I say what a lot of people won't say.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like most outspoken. I've been most outspoken since high school. Like I say what I mean and I mean what I say. Man, I love so hard. Anybody that know me will tell you like, yo, Fee is so loving. Like,
okay,
my love is crazy. What? Why you say it like that?
Are you into signs or you only know you a Sag?
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm into signs. I'm into life, and I know something about signs.
Okay. So what's your moon and rising?
I don't know that.
Okay. See, that's what I'm asking.
I know. Look, I just know I'm a Sagittarius.
You know what time you were born?
No, I don't. I don't know what time I'm born. I know what day, and I know it was midday.
You said
midday.
Midday? Okay. I'm
midday,
sure you
12,
can probably
19,
get like
midday.
a default and figure it
Yeah,
out.
my birth certificate. I probably could look at it and just figure it out.
Yeah, you should look into it.
But astrology, I mean, it's alright. It's alright. I be just letting Jesus just run the show. I don't be trying to do too much of the figuring out the stars and the skies and stuff like that. Though God put them there. That's it.
Okay. So playful, loving, fun. What are some of your pet peeves?
Don't ignore me. Biggest pet peeve. I don't care if we at 10 with each other and you feel like you want to walk away. Tell me, look, this ain't going the way you want to go. Friends, family, whoever. Like, I hate being ignored. Do not ignore me. That's like my biggest pet peeve. I don't like that. Because that's going to go into another topic that I don't know if you're going to bring up. So just don't ignore me.
Oh, what topic?
All right, so
we get to the end, I probably don't have that.
All right, so when I was younger, I was ignored. When I was about between the ages 6 and 8, I was being molested, and my caretaker I would tell her, and it was just like in one ear out the other, like, because it was her child that was doing it. So I was being ignored, and so I grew up with this thing, like, if you ignore me, then you don't care for me, or you don't care for what I feel and my emotions, per se. So I don't like being ignored.
That's understandable, and I feel like a lot of times, like, even with relationships, like, we get ignored because the other person is too overwhelmed, and I feel like something I've learned, because I can get overwhelmed and become silent, and something I've learned is just to at least communicate the fact that I don't have the capacity right now to talk.
That's true.
Let's talk later at this time, instead of just,
Yeah, I think that's a mature level of conversation. Like, I don't have, like you said, I don't have the mental capacity to continue this conversation right now. Let's try to do it later.
Right.
Now, if the other person don't respect that, if say for instance, if you told me that and I didn't respect how you feel and you ignored me, I'm not saying go tick for tat, but that kind of like, I told you I ain't feel like talking anyway. So if you still trying to talk to me while I don't feel like talking, then that's on you.
Right.
You get me?
And it's not even just like I don't feel like talking. It's like I can't. Like
it's breaking me to have this conversation. So I don't want to continue it, and I respect that. I respect that wholeheartedly. Just don't be sitting there like, while I'm talking to you, I'm trying to get a point across, and you sitting here looking at the door. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like that's my greatest pet peeve right there, man. So y'all hear me, all right, y'all? If I'm hitting you up or you understand me? If I'm doing something to get your attention and you ignore me, you probably will never hear from me again.
Okay. So are you active in your DMs? You be responding back?
I respond.
Okay.
I respond back in my DMs. It depends on who you are and what kind of message you send to, because I also respect myself and I respect my relationship and I also respect everything and everybody else. So I would gladly, and I want to reciprocate it.
Okay. Period.
Yeah.
So, on a lighter note, outside of acting, you do also own a couple businesses.
Yeah, I do.
Tell me about that.
So, Touched by Angels LLC is my cleaning company that I started 2018. I started this company because I was working for this window company, and they were the most, it was like a bunch of, no offense to any, ethnicity. They were Spanish though. And she's tired to sit up for that. They were Spanish and they were just like talking circles. And they didn't think I understood what they said. But like I always tell people, "Mi aprende español." Okay. So when they would be talking around me and stuff, they'd be talking about me, and then one guy called me a gay bitch.
How do you say that in Spanish?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't recall, but I recall hearing him say it, and it's like, Spanish is like a broken English for real. So it's like they say certain words in English and then say that word in Spanish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I heard punta and another word that he said, and I was like, oh, that's what you think of me, and so I sued him.
Period.
And so I sued him, and I'm not allowed to elaborate on the case, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's how I started my company. No, back to my company though.
Yeah.
Alright, so Touched by Angels. I started Touched by Angels for that specific reason, but also to bring something, to start my legacy. To start like building upon myself and, like you said, creating opportunities for self and others that, in the same boat as me, who felt like jobs don't respect them, or that they couldn't really get further in their career because of who they were or their backgrounds and stuff like that. Because I am a felon. Like, I'm a 2-time convicted felon, but I don't allow that to just sit on my head, and I don't carry the weight of that. Like, I do what I want. Like, God gave me this time, and I'm going to do everything that I want to do with it. But yeah, I started Touched by Angels 2018. It's been rolling. It's been rolling ever since. It's pretty good. I got a manager out in Philly. His name is Jan. Shout out to Gucci. I call him Gucci. Shout out to my guy, man. He be running it. He the best. He the best, man. He ran it when I was like lost in the production world. He got it done. I also got Stay Pure. That's a clothing brand that I started. I want to say I started that like last year. It sold out the first time I did it, and then I was like, I think I got overjoyed, and I bought all this stuff, and I was sitting on it for a long time. So then I created an e-commerce store for it. So now it's online. It's called Stay Pure brand.
Okay. Period. We love that. So, what are you currently working on right now?
I am currently working on and standing beside Bobby Diggs. Do you know who Bobby Diggs is?
Bobby Diggs.
The Irissah from Wu-Tang.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so I'm working on a production. It's called One Scoop of Chocolate with Bobby Diggs right now, and I'm on the AD team over there on set with them. So that's what I'm working on like right this minute. But it's so much coming up. But that's like my main focus right now, just getting that done and potentially getting on that, because I want to be in it too. I'm on it right now, helping produce it and stuff like that. But I wanna be in it. I'm going to be in it.
Okay. Well, I love that. So what is some advice you would give to someone who's maybe been in your shoes and wants to break into the field, especially in Atlanta?
Go for it. Don't wait. Don't procrastinate. I feel like get in the rooms. Go out. Network.
Get in the rooms?
Get in the rooms. Yeah. Like, Atlanta is a place where they always doing something network-wise. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, if you see an event, which is often, I actually have an event tonight. Like, right after, well, not right after this, but I have an event tonight with Photo Jam ATL. Like, and it's like a big event where we just take a bunch of photos, a headshot, resume. We do everything. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, get to these networking events. You're going to meet your people, but get outside. Mm-hmm. Don't sit in the house thinking, oh, what can I do? What can I? Those thoughts form, and now the only thing you're doing is thinking.
Right.
I'm a doer. Mm-hmm. Do it. That's it. Like, get out here and just do it. Don't sit around. Don't wait for nobody to give you the opportunity. Like you said, Fever, go out there and basically create the opportunity for yourself. Even if you got get a tripod and shoot your own episodes and start like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, start somewhere and get out there and put it together as such. Like, don't stop. Don't stop. That's my advice to everybody, man. My advice to everybody is when you start it. Damn, there it go. Start it.
Start it.
The greatest advice I can give to anybody is start it. You know what I'm saying? When you start some people, when you start something, you got the willpower to finish it because you be like, all right, I started this. I want to see this come to completion.
Right.
That's how I am. And that's my greatest advice that I could give to anybody that just want to jump in the field. Get out here, get in these rooms, talk to these people. Don't be shy. Because I know a lot of people who be in these rooms but sit in the corner.
Mm-hmm. That was me.
Don't sit in the corner. My greatest advice is do not sit in the corner. Like, don't be loud and rambunctious and all that. And don't be rude either. But introduce yourself. Confidently introduce yourself, because people gonna remember that. Yo, Fee Johnson, like, I remember her. She was da-da-da-da at the party and da-da-da-da. Like, you know, that's how I met a whole lot of my, like, good homies now that's, like, my good famous homies anyway. Like, good famous homies by going in these rooms, and I'm not quiet. I'm not shutting down. I'm not shying away from what I feel. None of that. I'm coming in the room as Fee Johnson. Like, I'm not, oh, yeah, I love this Fee. Nah, I ain't doing that. Like, yeah, man, I come in, hey, Fee Johnson, nice to meet you. What you do? Okay, you're a producer? Writer, director myself, man. We should link. Like, and that's just how it go. And, oh, what's your information? And before you know it, you're working with these people.
Right.
So don't start and don't stop. That's it.
You heard it here. Start it and don't stop. Thank you so much for being here, Miss Fee Johnson.
I appreciate
it was
you.
It was so good getting to know you, and y'all gotta tap in.
Tap in. Just Fee Johnson. Just Fee Johnson on all. That's Fever. That's Fever. My bad, Fever. Just Fee Johnson on all platforms. JUSFEEJOHNSON.
And we out.